Hit the gas quick, ready or not, here I come. Where you at? The night is young, in the crowd, the music's loud, but I will find you. Ready or not, here I come. I like your face, do you?
Hi guys, I'm Mar, and today we're gonna talk about foundation. I really wanted to make a little video just talking about the things you should and shouldn't do with foundation just to make you look flawless. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do it by clicking on that little button down there. And yeah, let's get started.
Okay, and let's get started with some do's and don'ts. And you do not want to just rub your moisturizer into your skin being all rough. This is one of the worst things you can do. This is actually really bad for your skin. Not only does it cause wrinkles, but if your skin is very dry, it can actually micro exfoliate your skin. And what that's gonna do is just give you like those little patches of kind of skin falling out. And maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, but you definitely don't want to see it. So what you want to do, this is actually gonna make your moisturizer really soak in, and it's gonna work so much better, and it's gonna be better for you in the long run because you're being so much more gentle with your skin, and it's just gonna be better for wrinkles and just better all around. Another thing you definitely don't want to do is skip your primer and then go straight into your foundation. That's gonna be a mess for a couple of reasons, and one of them is because A, you skipped your primer, and primer is life. It's so good for your skin. It really makes your skin just look bright, and it makes your foundation last a lot longer. But also, if you just go straight into foundation, you're not really letting your skin soak everything in, and it's just gonna be kind of like a slippery mess. So you're not gonna be able to work your foundation in properly, and it's not gonna look correct. So what you do wanna do is definitely apply your primer, and you don't have to apply too much of it. Just a little bit is fine, and then tap it on like you would with your moisturizer and wait for it to dry. This is really important so that your skin can really let each product do its work. After that, you're all set, and then you can actually go into your favorite foundation. Don't use dirty tools. You can use whatever tool you prefer to apply your foundation, even your fingers. Just make sure they're clean, because when they're dirty, bacteria can transfer from your tool to your face, and that can cause breakouts and a whole bunch of other things. So just make sure to keep them squeaky clean. So the do for this one is to, yes, keep your tools clean, but also use your favorite one. This can be a little bit tricky because sometimes you can see a lot of people using, let's say, a beauty blender, but you prefer to work with a certain brush or whatever. Really, the best tool for you to apply foundation is the one you prefer. It doesn't have to be the one everybody else is using. Another don't is to not wear extra dark foundation to get like a fake tan. This really looks terrible. Try to match your foundation with the rest of your body, and this sometimes is not really the same color as your face, so that can be a little bit tricky, but don't go way overboard and just go like 10 shades darker just because you feel like looking tan that day. Now remember, do match your body color, and to do that, the best thing is to just work with different foundations until you get the right one and try to match it on your jawline, and this way the foundation will really just disappear when you blend it out. So that actually brings me to a don't, which is don't stop your foundation right around your face. It's just not realistic to think that just like a really round face of foundation is just gonna look good and it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm totally wearing my makeup right. What you do want to do is blend down towards your neck, and you can just blend it a little bit where your jawline ends, but I actually feel like it looks better when you blend it towards your neck, just because this can change. But at least for me, since my face is a lot paler than the rest of my body, I really need to match my face with the rest of it, and I know this happens to a lot of people, so just make sure to blend enough to the point where you can actually just make sure your face is looking at least a similar color to the rest of you. Now, don't cake foundation onto your face. This is really not necessary, and honestly, it just looks bad. Do go with something natural that it's enough for your occasion. So sometimes you might want to wear a little bit more foundation, sometimes you might want to wear less because you're just going out, let's say for errands, but wear enough for what you're doing, but not to the point where it's crazy caked up. Now don't skip powder if you're wearing full coverage foundation. I mean, you can skip it sometimes if you're wearing something that's, again, really lightweight, you're just looking for that dewy finish. But if you don't want your foundation to be transferring, especially onto other people's faces, then I really suggest you do not skip it. So definitely the do will be to set your foundation, and I really suggest you always set it, even if it's for like a daytime event. At least with a little translucent powder, this is really going to help your foundation just stay on a lot longer and really avoid anything embarrassing where your foundation is just running all over the place.
Okay guys, there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!